Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for all my continued followers, I want to say thank you. And this is an opinion-based video channel where I try to open your eyes and ears to some of the travails and tribulations that we go throughout our cities, states, our country, and sometimes around the world. And this is another unfortunate police shooting, and unfortunately, a white cop this time shoots a 15-year-old boy, but he does not die, thank God, because the kid had a toy gun. But let me run it down to you, and this is right out of Akron, Ohio, where the great LeBron James is from. Here we go. Ohio police release body camera video of officer shooting 15-year-old boy who family says had toy gun. Police in Akron, Ohio released a video of an officer shooting a 15-year-old boy who was holding what family says was a toy gun. Video that shows the teenager was struck seconds after the officer ordered him to put his hands up last week. Tavion Kuntz Williams was shot in the wrist on April 1st in Akron by Officer Ryan Westlake, a 9-year department veteran who was responding to a call about a person pointing a gun at houses. Akron police said the gun Tavion had been carrying was a facsimile. On Monday, the city of Akron released Westlake's file, revealing a history of disciplinary actions and use of force incidents, as the police department released a video of the interaction in an effort to be as transparent as possible. Shortly after 7 p.m. on April 1st, a woman called police claiming she had seen a black male pull out a gun and start pointing it at houses in the area of Tonawanda Avenue and Newton Street, Akron police said in a news release. Westlake was the responding officer. He found the person, later identified by his family as Tavion, several blocks away in an area of Britain Road and Ottawa Avenue, and fired a single bullet that struck Tavion. Tavion was taken to a hospital with a non-life-threatening injury, police said. Police said they recovered what appeared to be a facsimile firearm that the teen allegedly had in possession in the moments leading up to the shooting. Imakai Okolo, an attorney for Tavion's family, said in a statement Monday that Tavion had a toy gun. Tavion is heard multiple times saying, "It's fake. I just wanted to be safe." Okolo said in a statement Monday, adding that at no point was the toy gun pointed at anyone's home, at any individual, and certainly not at any member of the Akron Police Department. In the video, Westlake is seen at 7:11 p.m. in his patrol vehicle, slowing down upon seeing Tavion walking on the block. "Hey, where are you coming from? Can I see your hands real quick?" Westlake asked through an open window as he begins to get out of the vehicle. Westlake then reaches toward his department-issued weapon and points it at Tavion, and a shot is fired seconds later. At the time, Westlake exclaims, "Oh, she," S-H-I-T, upon hearing the discharge, still at 7:11 p.m. Shots fired, Westlake says as he gets out of the vehicle. Tavion screams, it's fake," with his hands raised. Westlake ordered him to drop on the ground, and Tavion, visibly in distress, immediately complies and repeats, "It's fake. I promise you. Look, it's a fake gun." Westlake tells him to put his hands behind his back. Tavion complies, and blood is visible on his right wrist. "My hand hurts, mister. I want to be safe," Tavion exclaims. "Let me get a medical team." Man," Westlake says as other officers arrive at the scene. He tries to put handcuffs on Tavion, then removes them from the bloody wrist and calls for a tourniquet. Another officer applies a tourniquet and asks Tavion whether he was hit anywhere else. Tavion said, "It's my hand. Please, officer. I'm a good kid, bro. I get A's in school. I play football. I just wanted to be safe. My cousin just died," he says, crying out in pain, explaining in the video that he had come from his cousin's funeral. The entire interaction lasts 4 minutes. The video then shows still images with a circle around what appears to be a toy or facsimile gun in Tavion's hand at the start of the clip. Another shows the gun on the grass near the patrol vehicle and Tavion several feet away with his hands raised. The city identified Westlake as the officer on Monday. He was placed on paid administrative leave under department procedures. Westlake, 33 years old, who was hired in June 2014, is a graduate of Kent State University Police Academy. The officer's file includes a number of disciplinary actions and use of force incidences, one of which has been deemed unreasonable, Akron Mayor Shammas Malik's office said in a statement. The file shows that in May 2021, he was suspended for 71 days because of multiple incidents that year, including using profanity, using an anti-gay slur, and brandishing his firearm toward his girlfriend while intoxicated, as well as off-duty, extremely intoxicated incidences in Ohio and Florida in which he exhibited behaviors and actions that discredited the police department. Westlake appealed the chief's recommendation to suspend him, and the mayor at the time, Daniel Horrigan, terminated his employment on June 20th, 2021. His personnel and disciplinary record shows. The next day, Westlake's termination was rescinded, and he was reinstated after he and the city of Akron and the local police union agreed to the suspension according to the disciplinary records. He was also suspended for 2 days without pay in June 2022 for a use of force incident on November 23, 2021, less than a month after he returned to work from his last suspension, according to the records. In that case, he hit a suspect's car during a vehicle pursuit and failed to report it in a timely fashion. In a statement Tuesday, Westlake's union called anyone who might criticize him for the April 1st shooting as a Monday morning quarterback. The officer involved acted within policy and procedure, according to his training, the Fraternal Order of Police, Akron Lodge 7, said in a Facebook statement. Immediately after being faced with a split-second decision to use deadly force, he and other officers began rendering medical treatment to the suspect, which is the kid. Westlake could not be immediately reached for comment. The Kuntz and Williams family are heartbroken and seek justice and accountability for the lack of humanity that was shown towards Tavion, Attorney Okolo said in a statement. Tavion now finds himself in the lineage of black youth being profiled and shot by the Akron Police Department with absolutely no justification or regard for human life. Okolo stressed that Tavion obeyed all the officer's command, yet was still shot. How is it that a 15-year-old child could be gunned down just a block from his grandmother's home while his hands were up doing exactly what the police officer asked him to do? Black boys deserve to grow up and live without the threat of walking home and being shot by the police, he said. He and the family will hold a news conference this week to demand justice and accountability for Tavion and seek answers. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation is conducting an independent investigation into the use of force incident, and its findings will be turned over to the state Attorney General's office for review. It will then be presented the information to the Summit County Grand Jury, Akron Police, and the Mayor's office also. Upon the completion of the BCI probe, the Akron Police Department's Office of Professional Standards and Accountability will conduct a separate internal investigation. Here is another circumstance where a white 33-year-old young officer shoots a 15-year-old black kid. We got to do better in this world.